Our brains do far more during sex than we may realize. Sex is intertwined with so many parts of our brain, triggering the release of hormones, activating emotions and arousal, and linking with key facets of well-being like intimacy, sleep, and stress levels. The effects that sex has on our brain are wide-ranging and worth taking a deeper look at. Before we start, please take a moment to hit subscribe button. Thanks. At the most basic level, the brain facilitates arousal and desire. Signals from the brain influence libido and our overall level of sexual desire, signaling to produce hormones and chemicals that turn on sexual feelings and response. The brain is constantly assessing and regulating libido based on hormone levels and previous experience with sexual activity. Then, as sexual experience begins, the brain kicks into further action, shifting into a heightened state of arousal. The brain triggers key hormones and chemicals to increase as sexual activity progresses. First, adrenaline is released, causing our heart rate, breathing, and energy levels to escalate. This mimics the rush of doing exciting activities like riding a roller coaster, associating thrilling feelings with arousal. The brain also begins pumping out dopamine and serotonin, which are strongly associated with pleasure, happiness, and a sense of reward and satisfaction. Dopamine in particular is released during ejaculation or orgasm, causing intensely pleasurable sensations. Beyond the excitement and satisfaction of sex, the brain response also heavily influences feelings of intimacy, affection, and bonding. Most notably, the hormone oxytocin, also called the love hormone, is secreted by the brain during climax, orgasm, and immediately after sex. Oxytocin eases stress, produces calm feelings, and creates a sense of peaceful connection. Hence why cuddling after sex feels so good. The release of oxytocin and prolactin also explain why orgasms have occasionally been called little death. The experience has a transcendent, out-of-body feel. Negative emotional responses can also occur following sex. Some individuals experience feelings of shame, regret, disappointment, or sadness shortly after sexual activity in a response known as post-coital dysphoria. For many, especially survivors of sexual trauma, sex can be complicated emotionally. The brain has intricate connections between pleasure and past experiences, which sex, as an extremely emotional charged event, can stir up. Talking openly with partners about feelings and expectations, as well as practicing self-compassion, can help in managing complicated post-sex emotions. Finally, sex influences our most basic human needs, the drives to sleep, eat, and dream. Orgasm in particular has a profound impact, with various chemical changes leading many people to feel suddenly sleepy. Both the influence of dopamine rushes and the relaxation caused by oxytocin contribute to tired feelings after climax. For this reason, sex can be an excellent part of a pre-bed routine. By shifting brain chemistry and energy, sex prepares our bodies for healthy, sound sleep and the important brain functions that happen while we sleep. Our drive to seek food is also affected by some brain changes related to sex. Notably, prolactin levels increase after orgasm, which can stimulate appetite. No wonder some of us crave a snack after sex. In all of these ways, regulating arousal, producing feel-good chemicals, influencing emotional intimacy, and impacting sleep and other functions, the intricate workings of our brain determine so much of the sexual experience. By taking time to understand them, we gain more insight into our sexuality, relationships, health, self-knowledge, and essential aspects of being human.